India is a country located in South Asia. It is the second most populous country in the world with a population of over 1.3 billion people. India has a diverse culture and history with influences from various religions and empires. It is known for its rich heritage and monuments, including the Taj Mahal and the ancient city of Varanasi. India is also a rapidly developing country with a growing economy and advancements in technology. The official language is Hindi and the currency is Indian Rupee. The current Prime Minister of India is Narendra Modi. Now it's time to talk about the flag and the emblem. The national flag of India is a horizontal tricolor of deep saffron at the top, white in the middle and a dark green at the bottom in equal proportion. The ratio of width of the flag to its length is 2:3. At the center of the white band is a navy blue wheel with 24 spokes, known as the Ashoka Chakra. The design of the national flag of India was adopted on July 22, 1947. The national emblem of India is an adoption from the Sarnath lion capital of Ashoka. It has 4 lions standing back to back, mounted on an abacus with a frieze carrying sculptures in high relief of an elephant, a galloping horse, a bull, and a lion separated by intervening wheels over a bell-shaped lotus. The capital is crowned by the wheel of the law, or which is called the Dharma Chakra, and the bull, the horse, the lion, and the elephant are symbolic of the 4 directions and the 4 cardinal points. The motto Satyameva Jayati, or truth alone triumphs, is inscribed below the emblem in Devanagari script. Why this country is called India? The name India is derived from the river Indus, which is a major river in the northern region of the Indian subcontinent. The ancient Greeks referred to the Indians as Indoi, which is where the name India is believed to have originated. The name was used by the British to refer to the entire subcontinent, which was under the British colonial rule. The name India is also used to refer to the modern-day Republic of India, which has gained independence from the British Empire in 1947. It is a commonly used name around the world to refer to the country. Location and administrative area of India. India is located in South Asia and is the 7th largest country in the world by land area. It is bordered by Pakistan to the west, China and Nepal to the north, Bhutan to the northeast, and Bangladesh and Myanmar to the east. To the south of India is the Indian Ocean. The capital city of India is New Delhi and the largest city is Mumbai or Bombay. India is divided into 28 states and 8 union territories. The states are governed by the governor, who is appointed by the President of India, and the Chief Minister, who is the head of the state government. The union territories are governed directly by the President of India through an administrator. The administrative and legislative capital of the country is New Delhi and the judicial capital is Mumbai. Each state and union territory has its own government and legislative assembly. The administrative structure of India is based on the federal system of government, in which power is divided between the central government and the state government. Now let's talk about the history of India. India has a rich and diverse history dating back to the ancient times. The Indus Valley Civilization, one of the earliest known civilizations in the world, emerged around 2600 BCE in the northwest region of the Indian subcontinent. In the 4th and 5th century BCE, the region was ruled by a number of powerful empires, including the Maurya Empire and the Gupta Empire, both of which contributed to the flourishing of art, architecture and science. In the 8th century, Islamic invasion led to the formation of Muslim kingdoms in the north, while the south remained mostly Hindu. The Mughal Empire, founded by Babur in 1526, ruled a significant portion of the Indian subcontinent for several centuries and left a lasting impact on art, architecture and culture. During the 18th century, the British East India Company began to establish control over the Indian subcontinent, and by 1858, India was officially under the British colonial rule. The Indian independence movement, led by figures such as Mahatma Gandhi, eventually led to the India's independence in 1947, and the country became a republic in 1950. Since independence, India has faced several challenges, including poverty, political instability, and religious tensions. However, it has also made significant progress in areas such as economic development and technology. India has also played a key role in global politics and is considered as one of the major world powers. Politics and relations with other countries. India is a federal parliamentary democratic republic, meaning that the President of India is the head of the state and the Prime Minister is the head of the government. The President is elected by an electoral college and the Prime Minister is appointed by the President and is the leader of the party or coalition with a majority in the Lok Sabha. India has a multi-party system with several major political parties, including the Bharatiya Janata Party or BJP and the Indian National Congress or INC. The BJP is currently the ruling party and the Prime Minister is Narendra Modi. India has a diverse foreign policy and maintains diplomatic relations with many countries around the world. India is a member of several international organizations, including the United Nations, G20, BRICS and the World Trade Organization or WTO. India has historically had strong relations with Russia and has also had strong ties with the United States in recent years. India has long-standing territorial disputes with the neighbors such as Pakistan and China. India has also had strained relations with countries like Nepal and Bangladesh due to border disputes. India has been actively seeking to strengthen its relations with countries in its neighborhood and beyond, including the United States, Russia, China, Japan, South Korea, Northeast Asian countries and Gulf countries. India's Look East policy aims to strengthen its relations with countries in the Southeast Asia, while its Act East policy aims to strengthen ties with countries in East Asia. India's Neighborhood First policy aims to strengthen relations with countries in its immediate neighborhood. Economy of India. India has the world's 6th largest economy by nominal GDP and the 3rd largest by the purchasing power parity. The country has a mixed economy with the public sector, private sector and foreign trade playing significant roles. The service sector is the largest contributor to the Indian economy, accounting for more than half of the country's GDP. The IT industry, tourism and financial services are some of the major contributors to the service sector. The agricultural sector is the 2nd largest contributor to the economy, although it employs a significant portion of the population. The manufacturing sector, although relatively small, is also growing rapidly. India has made significant progress in recent years in terms of economic growth and development. However, it still faces challenges such as poverty, unemployment and income inequality. The government has implemented various economic reform measures to address these issues, such as liberalizing foreign investment, privatizing state-owned enterprises and implementing a goods and services tax. India has also been focusing on the Made in India initiative, which aims to encourage companies to manufacture their products in India and also to increase the share of the manufacturing in the GDP. It has also been focusing on the Digital India initiative, which aims to transform India into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy. India's economy has been hit hard by the COVID-19 pandemic, with GDP growth dropping significantly in 2020. However, the economy started to recover in 2021 and it is expected to continue to grow in the coming years. The demography of India. India is the 2nd most populous country in the world with a population of over 1.3 billion people. It is also one of the most diverse countries in terms of ethnicity, religion and language. The majority of the population is Hindu, followed by Muslims, Christians, Sikhs and Buddhists. India also has a significant number of Jains, Zoroastrians and Jews. The official language of India is Hindi, spoken by around 41% of the population. English is also widely spoken and used in business and government. There are also many other languages spoken in India with over 1600 dialects. The most widely spoken languages after Hindi and English are Bengali, Telugu, Marathi, Tamil, Urdu and Gujarati. India has a relatively young population with over 15% of the population under the age of 25. The country also has a large gender imbalance with more males than females due to a cultural preference for male children and female infanticide. The population of India is primarily rural, with around 69% of the population living in rural areas. The population is also unevenly distributed, with the northern states having higher population densities than the southern states. The most populous state is Uttar Pradesh, followed by Maharashtra and Bihar. India is also considered as a developing country and it has been facing challenges like overpopulation, unemployment, poverty and other issues. The government has been implementing various policies and programs to address these issues and to improve the standard of living of the citizens. And it's time to talk about the military power. India has one of the largest military forces in the world with an active duty strength of over 1.4 million personnel. The Indian Armed Force consisted of Indian Army, Indian Navy and Indian Air Force. The Indian Army is the largest branch of the military with over 1.2 million active duty personnel. It is responsible for land-based operations and is organized into 7 commands. The Indian Navy is the second largest branch with around 60,000 active duty personnel. It is responsible for defense of India's maritime interests and is organized into 3 commands. The Indian Air Force is the third largest branch months with around 1,40,000 active duty personnel. It is responsible for air-based operation and is organized into 7 commands. The Indian military has been modernizing and upgrading its equipment in recent years with a focus on indigenization and self-reliance. It has also been increasing its international military cooperation and participating in UN peacekeeping operations. India has a no first use policy for nuclear weapons, and it has been a member of the Missile Technology Control Regime or MTCR since 2016. India has also been a member of the Wassenaar Arrangement since 2017. India has long-standing territorial disputes with its neighbors such as Pakistan and China. Tensions have risen between India and Pakistan over the past few years, particularly over the disputed region of Kashmir. India and China have also had a border dispute which led to a border clash in 2020. Both countries have been working to resolve diplomatic means. Culture and languages. India is a diverse country with many different languages and cultures. The official language of India is Hindi, but there are also many regional languages spoken as Bangla, Punjabi and Tamil. English is also widely spoken and used in business and education. The culture of India is a rich mixture of traditions and customs from different regions, religions and ethnic groups. It includes various festivals, foods, music, dance, art and architecture. The most widely practiced religions are Hinduism, Islam and Buddhism. The country's diverse culture is a result of long history and the influence of various invasions and colonization by different groups. Now let's talk about some places that you must visit when you are in India. India is home to many iconic and historical places of interest that attract tourists from all over the world. Taj Mahal. This white marble mausoleum in Agra is considered one of the 7 wonders of the world and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his wife Mumtaz Mahal. The Golden Temple. Located in the city of Amritsar, the Golden Temple is a sacred site of Sikhs and a major tourist attraction. The temple is covered in gold and its architecture is a blend of Hindu and Islamic style. The Red Fort. This 17th century fort in Delhi was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is known for its red sandstone architecture and is an important symbol of India's history and culture. The Ajanta and Ellora caves. These rock-cut cave temples in Maharashtra are considered one of the greatest surviving examples of ancient Indian art and architecture. They are a UNESCO World Heritage Site and have been dated back to 2nd century BC. The Khajuraho temples. These medieval Hindu and Jain temples in Madhya Pradesh are famous for their erotic sculpture and intricate carvings. They are a UNESCO World Heritage Site and are considered one of the most important architectural sites in India. The hill station. India has many hill stations that are famous for their natural beauty and cool climate. Some of the popular ones are Darjeeling, Ooty, Shimla and Manali. Beaches. Goa is India's most famous beach destination, known for its beautiful beaches, nightlife and Portuguese heritage. Other famous beaches are Kapalam, Bharkala, Gokarna and many more. The backwaters. Kerala's backwater are a network of interconnected canals, lagoons and lakes lying parallel to the Arabian Sea coast. These backwaters are famous for the serene environment and houseboats. And the last one, important persons of India. Mahatma Gandhi. Considered the father of the nation, Gandhi led India's non-violent independence movement against British colonialism. He is known for his philosophy of satyagraha or non-violent resistance and is an inspiration for civil rights and freedom movements around the world. Jawaharlal Nehru. India's first Prime Minister and a major figure in the country's independence movement. He is credited with shaping modern India and establishing a secular and democratic nation. Sardar Patel. Known as the Iron Man of India, Patel played a key role in the India's independence movement and was instrumental in the integration of princely states into the newly independent India. B.R. Ambedkar, a social reformer, jurist and political leader, Ambedkar was a prominent advocate for the rights of the Dalit and is considered the father of the Indian Constitution. Rabindranath Tagore, a polymath, Tagore was a poet, novelist and playwright who was the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913. He is considered one of the greatest literature figures in India and his works have been translated into many languages. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, often referred as the Missile Man of India, Dr. Kalam served as the President of India from 2002 to 2007. He was a renowned scientist, engineer and played a key role in India's civilian space program and military missile development. So that's it for Indian videos. Hope you like these videos. Share these videos with your friends and family.